Hey guys, this is Coach DeVore from Tennis House. Today I'm going to show you the 3 most common mistakes on the forehand side and how to fix them. Stay with us and you're going to see how to fix those mistakes and at least giving you some ideas how to work. Alright, the first most common mistake is always getting too close to the ball. How can we fix that? There's a really good tennis drill where the coach throws the ball and the ball bounces 3 times and I will have to hit it as a player. We do that a little bit, then the ball bounces twice and then you have to hit it right after 1 bounce. And what it does is you're going to adjust to the different trajectory of the ball and you're going to get used to that ball and you're going to focus more. So now we're going to start with the 3 bounces. 1, 2, 3. Boom, and I have to hit it. And again, the ball's coming. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. And one more. 1, 2, 3. On that last one, the ball was fetched shorter, so I had to move up. So that was 3 bounces. Now, I'm only allowed to let the ball bounce twice. 1, 2. And here we go. See, now I'm focused on that ball. 1, 2. That's one more shorter, so I have to move up. So this is a great drill to watch that ball and be really focused. If it's deep, I have to move back. If it's short, I have to move forward. And now the ball comes with just 1 bounce, so I know how it's coming. Nice and catch it in front of me. And that drill definitely going to help you to judge that ball better. All right, guys. The second most common mistakes on the forehand is when the players go way too far around. The problem with that is if you play on a fast surface like the hard court and the ball skids off and comes super fast, if you go too far around here, you will not be in time to catch it in front of you. So I'm going to show you right now like 2 great tips how to avoid breaking that plane. Just come with me. Alright, so you see we have found the lamppost here, and if you break the plane too much and it's excessive, it can be a little bit, but if it's too much, make the player start right here so they can't get around, and then they drop the racket and go slowly to their coach. Ready? So the ball comes and they go slowly to their coach, and again and again. So now with this, player will feel limited here. They're gonna know I can't go too far around and they're gonna be able to hit it. And let me show you one more really good one at the net. Alright guys, so here's another great drill. Player gets the belly button or the hip to the net. The arms are out. I always call that the strings point to the crowd. And all the player can do is they have to stay on this side. If they go too much around here, that doesn't work again. So they stop. Here we go. You see, now we get a rhythm. So that forces me to stay here and go to the coach with a nice short motion. And ideally, I always want to go up when the ball comes and go over here, but you're most likely not go around here. That's another great drill to fix. The last most common mistake is, like I showed earlier, when the ball comes, there's no topspin, and the players hit like this or they hit like this. So in order to get topspin on the ball, the racket head, we're sideways, belly button points out to the side, racket goes down, and now when the hip snaps in, that's when the butt kept starting to point forward, and the racket head is underneath the ball. That's the most important. When you hit topspin, the racket head is underneath the ball. What the players do on a recreational level is either they start down here and slap that ball like this, or they start up and they don't get the whole loop and they hit the ball flat. And then topspin is great because it's called the Magnus effect. There's more effect you put on the ball will fall more and go back down. So if you hit a ball regular, it's going to sail out. So the spin you put on there, the effect you put on there, going to force the ball to go inside the court. So when you see like Nadal, when he hits this heavy spin, it looks like the ball goes out, but it falls more down because he puts more topspin on it. So when you're out there next time, make sure the racket goes down and you are with the racket head underneath this ball, and then you roll it up here and you follow through at the same time. It's like opening a doorknob. Those 3 things, if you work a little bit on that, most likely you're going to be able to improve things. As I said, this Topspin Pro is great for the topspin. You can practice the topspin many other ways. There's another great drill I can just show you. So I'm at the net now. I had the Topspin Pro earlier with me, so you can have the ball and the racket, the strings right here, and you just roll it up. So you just put a ball there and roll it up. So you work on two things, the contact, which is in front, and the brushing motion. So all those things are going to help you to create more tops, but the most important is that the racket head is underneath the ball. All right, guys, thank you for staying with me the whole time. I hope if you had one of those three things wrong, you can fix them or work on them at least. And don't forget to subscribe, and thank you so much, guys.